Hello again, and welcome to another video of the fundamentals of investment and trading. There were a lot of questions that were asked about the basic logistics, basic to-do things for this course, and I thought it'll be better for me to just put that all together in one video for your quick consumption. So let's go with it. First thing is interaction. If you want to get in touch with me and if you have questions about anything, first, the easy place would be to write to me on the Hopi forum. Question and answer is the forum name. And within that, there is a topic, ask me questions. Let me show you where it is in case. So if you were to go to the forums, within forums, it's going to lead you to, there are two forums currently running. The one that I'm talking about is the question and answer, and within that there are two topics that are running. Ask me a question is going to be where you can ask me any question about this course, any doubt that you may have, that all can be sorted out here, right? So ask me a question. That's one place. That's what I mean. The second is about the learning issues. Should you find there are some topics or some questions related to the concepts that if they are not clear, please write to me. And where you can do that is interested in clinic. So here you will leave a comment, you will start a new conversation, you'll write to me if there is a specific issue that you want to be sorted out about the course content and its delivery. And we will ensure that we'll have a one-on-one or a very small group sort of Zoom real-time meeting. So this is another way for getting across your points, concerns, or your questions about the learnings specifically, right? Whatever I'm covering in my videos, if there are things that are not clear, we can set up this clinic, right? So this is one of the ways for interaction, right? Because there was in the questionnaire, some of you have written that you are not comfortable with the online learning. So this could be a solution for you. Then let me explain you how you will be graded for this course. There are 3 weekly components and 1 final end of the course component. So let me explain you these 3 weekly components and show you where you can have more information. First is the weekly discussion forum post, which I'm going to just explain you in a bit. That would account for 40% of your grade. Second is the participation in investment game, which is a real-time simulated place where you can experience the market, the real-time, you can get the real-time feel of the market, right? And the idea of investment game is all about participation, not performance. Please keep that in mind. So even if you lose money, which is going to happen with most of us, I guess, you have to just keep on playing. And eventually with the weekly videos, you would figure out how to invest. I'm going to explain you all about how to get into that game just in a bit. Third part of the weekly component is the proactive interaction. More proactive you are with asking questions, with writing your forum post, which is the first assignment here, you will be getting, well, you will be getting the grades, right? So this proactive interaction would apply to everything, but weekly discussion forum, there is basic minimum. If you go beyond that, then you can get this, nice 10% extra, right? So in all, the weekly component would actually be contributing 75% of your grade, right? So every week I urge you to participate in these assignments. And I'm going to explain you what they are, but let me quickly finish off the total overall rubric. The remaining 25% would be so there's only one component, and that's the year-end report, final report. I'll give you the topic later on, and this sums up the grading for this course. right? If you have any questions, Q&A, you know where to find me, right? So let's dive into the first assignment. It involves at least 3 posts every week at the Hopi Forum, KGBAN, if you want to call it that. And let me show you where to find it, right? So if you go to the forums, again, let's go back to the forums. And within forums, there are, I've already showed you the Q&A tab. You can click on News of the Week. That's what the assignment is going to be. And so within the topic, I'll put every week, 1 week long topic. Within that topic, you can post a news of the week. Let me explain you what it is in detail. So if you were to go to the assignments tab, and if you click on the assignment number 1, news, you will have details about it. So I have put this simpler explanation of what I'm expecting and what you're supposed to do. So in what and how you can read, it's a weekly assignment. So once a week, you have to do it. You have to pick one news that is consequential, that is important news, in your opinion, for the financial market or for investment purposes, right? And that's one part of this assignment. The other part is to engage with other people on the forum, right? So these are 2 components. So the steps are given here. You pick one important news of the week every week. And probably you already know we have free access to Financial Times, Wall Street Journal, Nikkei News through the library of FOSE. And I'm not really recommending that these are the only places, but these are some of the renowned names in the field of financial news. But if you have any other source, that's fine too. Any credible news source would do, right, for this assignment. So what you're supposed to do is you are supposed to post the news link of the website on the Hopi Forum, right, under the tab News of the Week, which I've just shown you. I'll go back to under that. So you will be posting the link along with, you will write a brief explanation as to why you think that news is important, right? So 2 to 5 lines is what I've written, but it's not hard and fast. You can write a little bit more, a little bit less would not actually explain anything, right? So brief explanation is what I'm expecting. And the title of your post should be the news heading, whatever the news heading is, that's what would be. And so that's the first part of it. The second part of News of the Week assignment is you have to write at least 2 comments every week on other people's posts. If you post more than 2, that's better actually, right? So that go into the proactive participation where you get 10% more. So that's the bonus point that you can get by, being a proactive discussant in the forum. So please, that's an easy, low-hanging fruit. I recommend you all to participate in that. Now, when you have to do it, you have to do it once every week. I've explained it within the weekly time range of the forum topic. What does it mean? Let me explain it. So forum, if we go back to forum news of the week, you can see the forum topic that I have for this week is 5 to 11th October. So I'll put more of those topics. And under that, if you go there, you click and start a new conversation. That's where you can put your news of the week, right? Weekly assignment, that's 40%, right? That's a big deal for this course. So I would hope, and I'll be also participating in these forums. I'll be actively looking at your post and I'll be commenting on them. So hopefully we can engage here, and this would be the missing piece in not having a real-time class, right? So this will help us to plug in the holes and making sure we are on the same page in terms of understanding what these emerging issues and real-time news actually imply for our investments, right? So that's going to be one part. So these are 3 posts every week. I hope it's clear. That's first assignment. And within this assignment, the 40% grade, let me explain you how I'm going to grade them for you. So the rubric for this assignment is going to be 30% each. So the 3 things that I'm focusing on when you write those 2 to 5 line explanation of why that news is important, I'm looking at whether you've written it clearly, clarity, creativity, whether you have added a twist to how you write, and the concise is obviously it's going to be brief. It shouldn't be too much, right? So concise. These are three elements, 30% each. And if you are posting more, then you get 10% more of that 40%, right? So it is all about being proactive online, away from the limelight, away from the, the glare of the stage light, if you don't like that, right? So this is how the assignment number 1 is going to be for us. Assignment number 2 is a simple day trading game. It's a very exciting game. If you have not played it, I recommend you to play it. And let me again explain you how you can join it and how you can participate in this game. Simple steps that I'm going to explain to you. So for understanding that also, we can go to assignment number 2. So I've got assignment number 1 and assignment number 2. Here's the assignment list. And assignment number 2 is game. And I've explained the basics. Very simple explanation. Joining the game. First part is joining the game. How you join the game. Go to www.howthemarketworks.com. And I'm assuming you have not created an account. So please, in case you don't have an account, create an account and then log in. Let me show you how it looks like, right? This is how it looks like, howthemarketworks.com. And you don't have an account. In that case, you would go to the new account. You click here, and it's a very simple process. I'm already logged in, so this is how it looks like, right? So login information. In the username, you want to put your real name, right? Otherwise, I would not know you're participating in it, and you would miss out on 25% of your grading. So you definitely want to put in your username. That's one thing. The password, you can obviously password. Then you will select, are you an instructor? No. Are you a student? You'll say yes. You'll put a year of birth. You don't have to give your real information. You can put whatever you want in year in the select country. Country, ideally, Japan would be good. They'll ask for email address. You can not put your email address, but in that case, you can't rejoin it, right? You'll have to make a second account. So feel free to write whatever you like here. So user information, again, you want to ensure your real name appears both in your username and the user information. You want to write your name so that I have no problem. The question here, how much virtual cash do you want? You can put anything, it doesn't really matter. In the game that you'll be joining, you would get $1 million, right? Whatever your status in terms of having a real brokerage account. By the way, brokerage account allows you to trade in financial assets. And then you agree, not a robot, register. It's a simple, straightforward. And once you have registered, you can just go and log in. And I already have an account, so it will be straightforward. Once you come to this page, you go to the tab contests and click on join contests, right? So once you click here, then find a contest. In the search box, you type in fit21, and you click on find, and you found the game that I have set up for you for this course. And you click on the join button, right? The moment you click on join button, you'll be in the ranked player. So that's straightforward. I have explained all these steps in here on the Hopi's assignment list, assignment number 2, remember, right? So you go to the website, make an account, log in, and then you click on contents tab, then join contest. You will be searching for Fit21. That's the course name, and then join button. Of course, I forgot to tell you, it'll ask you a password, and the password is going to be Hosei, H-O-S-E-I, straightforward, right? So that's about joining the game. The basic nitty-gritties of this game, let me explain 4 points. This game mimics the real market. If you were to buy and sell financial assets or securities or stocks, whatever you call it, it allows you to virtually do that. And so you can buy or sell US, Canadian stocks. I mean, that's the setting that I have put in. You have $1 million American dollar in your brokerage account. you can trade, that's important, you can trade from 10:30 p.m., right? So from the night time, because that's the time when the markets open in New York, right? And you can do that Monday through Friday in the US, for US. And every time you transact, every time you buy or sell, you have to pay $10 as broker's commission, right? So any broker, if you use, you will have to pay a commission, even though there are commission-free trading platforms, but we are going with the traditional way. Of course, it's come down from there, but $10 is just an easy number, basically. How you will be graded, that's important. Grading criteria, if you were. So you have to do at least one trade every week, right? So you buy or you sell, or you buy, sell, I mean, minimum one trade a week. And what I'm going to grade you for is participation. The more you participate, which means more trades you have, the better your grade is going to look like, right? It's all about participation. You lose money or you win money, that's not going to be the criteria, right? So performance is not important. Even though we will be talking about day trading, I'll hold your hand and tell you how to look for a profitable opportunity. I'll share some of the basic points. And on top of that, if you lose money, don't lose heart, because that's the way market actually works, right? Most people lose money when they start out because it takes time. It takes a while for you to make money. So performance, just forget about, don't worry about performance. And that's why I want you to start as early as possible, and because that would tell me how much participation you put in, right? And that's going to show up in your grade. So and if you still have certain issues, please feel free to ask me, right? So that's the assignment explanation. Let me take you back here, how you can, once you've joined the group, then how would you make the trade? And I've already said it. If you go to make a trade, and then you click on stock and ETF, you can just buy and sell, right? So this is where it is. You can choose Canadian or the American market. Let's say buy, and this is where the stock ticker you need to put in. Now, you may not know the symbol. So some simple symbols, it's going to take time. This is for Tesla, TSLA. And I want to buy, let's say, I want to buy 3 stocks, 4 stocks on the market order. I'll explain you what this means, right? So it's giving me, the moment I put Tesla, it's giving me the price, right? Now, this is the order. I put $5 stocks, and I'll explain you what other things you need, and I'll place the order. Now, even though I place this order, I won't be able to buy it. And the reason for this is what you see here, right? The explanation, which means the market is now closed. So I'll have to wait till the market opens, which is 10:30 in the night, right? So it tells me it's the early morning in New York. Yeah, so I can place market orders, but that will be filled at the time of when the market opens, right? Sometimes these orders don't get filled, which means you may put these orders, but they don't get executed. And so there are bugs in this program that you'll have to deal with it. Obviously, it's a free platform, but this is how you're gonna, you'll be able to make a trade, right? And then you can watch your order history. And there are some other resources, trading ideas, though you don't have to rely on that too much, because this course is going to explain you how to trade. So this is all about the basics, logistics. I hope I have answered all your frequently asked queries. If you still have some questions, please feel free to go to the forums, the question and answer forum, and I would be happy to answer your questions. And Clinic is obviously there to help you figure out issues that are not very clear, right? So this is all that I wanted to share with you. I'll see you in the next video.